What is up and is going on, guys? Simpzy here, and welcome back to another episode of my FIFA 14 Borussia Dortmund career mode. In today's episode, we have two matches today, and the first match is against Wolfsburg, and then later on the episode, we have a match against Napoli in the Champions League. Good to see Robert Lewandowski as the top goal scorer of the Bundesliga, followed by... Okay, it was just interesting to see. I was looking for any more Dortmund players, but you're most welcome to go back and pause and see if, see if the player you wanted to see was in the top 7 or whatnot. So, like I said, we got two matches today, Wolfsburg and Napoli. And then, just quickly recap last episode, we ended up winning 2-1 over Real Madrid. I don't know what was wrong with Real Madrid. They really weren't stepping up to the table. They did get up a goal, but... Robert Lewandowski, Luis Suarez, and it's just, this whole team is gelling so well, and it's a very, very Borussia Dortmund from what it used to be. Obviously, we've got two world-class strikers now. We've got solid wingers. We did have a solid defense. Obviously, we had a better we still got a solid defense. We had a better one previously when we had Hummels, and we ended up winning 4-0 over Napoli, which was just absolutely embarrassing to say the least for them. But to be honest, the point I made in the last episode, that was Napoli have so much attacking potential, like Callahan, they've got Higuain, they've got Hamsik, they have an average sort of goalkeeper in Pepe Reina, but their defense just is lacking, to be honest. We did have a match against Wolfsburg here, and Wolfsburg are a good team. They have a lot of overpowered players, specifically in this FIFA more than anyone else. And thank God, none of those players scored. It was a pretty boring match, to be quite frank. And thank God Benteke or De Bruyne didn't rip me a new arse. So obviously we did sign Dost from there, but he had a very shaky start to the season. He only scored a couple of goals, and I thought he's quite young. He's better off probably going on loan. And we did actually send him off to West Ham. And... guys, I've got some good news for the younger players in the in my team in particular, because we ended up winning 4-0 over we ended up winning 4-0 over Napoli. I thought, is it even possible that Napoli can score 4 goals? So basically, I went through and I did a massive squad rotation, and I brought some of the young guns on, like Amini, who was a young Australian with that orange sort of afro sort of thing, and I thought, like I said, I thought that Napoli couldn't score 4 goals, and I thought I might give some of these guys their Champions League debut, and honestly, just give Roberts and Suarez a rest. Obviously, we're going to bring Aubameyang, Dost back. I'm going to bring on Sahin, Bender. I might give Langerak a bit of a go, but to be honest, we probably didn't need it. My players were looking a little bit knackered, to say the least, really. So, guys, this is the official squad. Obviously, playing a 3-4-1-2. We've got Aubameyang and Dost up front. We've got the young Amini as a centre forward. My two centre mids, I have Bender and Sahin. My right mid is Blazkowski, and my left mid is Marco Reus. I kind of did want to keep some sort of order in the team, so I did leave Marco Reus, and very much in the same manner, I didn't change my defense all that much. To be quite honest, we don't even have that many defenders, so I did keep on Socrates, Sobotic, and Piszczek, but I did give Langerak a game, the young Australians. Borussia Dortmund, I'm really happy with them because they got a lot of Australians, so obviously no, I'm Australian, but yeah, Raul Albiol, I think it's his name, or whatever he used to play for Real Madrid. I forgot to mention, he's an okay centre-back at Real Madrid, but at Napoli, I think he's really kind of old going down in stat. But I'm hoping we can give some of these young guns their first match and their first goal. So Amini whips it in, but unfortunately goes clear to a Napoli defender. Higuain gets dispossessed quickly, and Dost there finds Amini, and from the first shot, he has another shot back on goal, but Pepe Reina manages to just deflect it. Aubameyang's trying to prove himself to get back into the first team, which I don't really think is going to happen, seeing like we've got quality Luis Suarez and whatnot. Dost coming back from his loan from the Hammers, and is really keen in front of goal. I don't think he actually scored any goal any goals while he was on loan. But Amini's still on goal with the left foot. If it was on the right-hand side, it would have been a little bit closer, but that was just a fucking shocking sort of chance there. Doss trying to get a goal, and we didn't end up scoring a goal until the 76th minute. And that really does show you. I could have gone all out and brought on the best team, but I thought most of my guys should have deserved a rest, and it's kind of embarrassing when Subotic is the first one to score. My centre-back off a corner kick. I'm very thankful for it, but I wanted to see Aubameyang. I wanted to see Doss prove himself, even Amini. But Doss finds Amini through on goal. Near post, nearly he's trying to get it back in, but the defender clearly blocks it. I have no idea how Amini got it. And Amini, I think that's how you say his name. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. I haven't really played with him all that much. But on his Emini, I think it's how you say it. I'm not too sure. I thought it was Amini. But on his Champions League debut, slots an absolute belter for the young Australian. And I was so happy when he did the top right-hand corner, and we still make it 6-0. 6-0 on aggregate. Mental goal for the young Australian, and it's a Champions League debut to remember. Aubameyang, after seeing the Australians score, wanted to get up on the score sheet, but Pepe Reina puts it away quite comfortably. So, a good victory for the lads. Most of my first team quality players did get a rest. So, we've got more Champions League and matches to come. 6-0 against Napoli. Manchester City ended up winning 4-3 over Porto. Really, they got to the semis. Jesus. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. What? Thank you very much for watching if you watched all the way through. I really do appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like to enjoy this series. And above all, make sure to go and have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you very much, guys.